My dear friends, welcome to Rajashekhar classes on ethical hacking. This is lecture number 37. In this lecture, we will try to understand DNS enumeration and also zone transfer with the help of Dns Enum Tool. First, we will try to understand what is Dns Enum Tool. Dns Enum is a great script specifically designed for DNS recon activities. This is first task. Second one is this particular Dns Enum tool is written in a language known as Perl. It can help you to create full DNS map of any domain. DNS map of any domain on the internet. Isn't it? Now, it offers an easy syntax for performing for all who are performing reconnaissance task. Let me repeat, it offers an easy syntax for all who are performing reconnaissance tasks. We already discussed what is a reconnaissance in our initial lectures itself. This particular Dns Enum tool is useful to fetch. You can fetch NS, MX, AX, FR and A records. Even you can fetch bind version. From where? From DNS server. Isn't it? You can fetch all these things. Then what is this NS? What does it mean? An NS record, I can say NS means name server record. NS record in the sense it is name server record is a DNS record that contains the name of the authoritative name server within a domain or DNS zone. What is this MX? MX means a mail exchanger record, or I can say MX record, isn't it? Which specifies the mail server responsible for accepting email messages on behalf of a domain name. This AXFR, I already discussed about AXFR in my previous lectures. Anyway, we will spend lot of time on AXFR in our future classes. This Dns Enum tool allows you to perform, you can also perform Google scraping using Google Docs. I already discussed about Google Docs in my previous lectures. It is useful to get full list of C class domain network range. Anyway, we will try to understand what is the C class network range. I can say in Kali Linux we also have tools for DNS enumeration which can automatically automatically enumerate DNS server. Automatically enumerate DNS server with few commands. You need not use many commands. Only with few commands you can perform this task. One of such tool is Dns Enum Tool. This is one such tool. To know, first let's try to understand what is this DNS. To know the uses of Dns Enum Tool, write the command Dns Enum -h. Just see Dns Enum -h. What you are getting here? You are getting Dns Enum version, Dns Enum and options domain. Just say Dns Enum options and domain, isn't it? To use Dns Enum Tool, we have to write keyword Dns Enum and the domain name, and we can also give some options. Many options are available in Dns Enum Tool, so you can look into it what these options are. So to enumerate nptel.ac.in using Dns Enum, write the command Dns Enum space nptel.ac.in. Here what you are getting? You are getting Dns Enum version, you are getting your domain name. First one you are getting different addresses. You are getting host's address, you are getting name servers addresses, and you are getting mail exchange servers. You are getting information related to just the host addresses, name servers, mail MX servers means mail servers. Here we have A. What is this A? What does it mean? A stands for address. A stands for address, and this is the most fundamental type of DNS record. Most fundamental type of DNS record, isn't it? It indicates the IP address of given domain, isn't it? Just you can see the IP addresses of the given domain, isn't it? A record only, this A record, isn't it? A record, this is record type of A. Which type? A record. A record, this is A record only hold which address? IPv4 address. IPv4 addresses, isn't it? Addresses. Yes. Host name is here. Which one is host name? Host name is nptel.ac.in. This is 783. What is this? Time to leave field, isn't it? Internet class. This is a record. This record has been found in IPv4 record. These are the name servers. What are the name servers? These are the name servers. NS Cloud A4, googledomains.com, NS Cloud A3, A1. These are the name servers, isn't it? These are the name servers used by, let me rewrite otherwise. These are the name servers used by nptel.ac.in, isn't it? Now, what are the not only name servers? You are getting respective, what you are getting? Respective IP addresses. Dns Enum Tool is, just see here, not only name servers, here you also have this Dns Enum Tool also giving what it is, mail servers, alt2 aspmx.l.google.com, and this one is the corresponding IP addresses, isn't it? Now other task even you can perform. Dns Enum Tool is trying to zone transfer, but it is failed because DNS server is configured properly. Just see, trying to zone transfer and just see, as you are trying to zone transfer, but it could not do. Why? Because what is the reason? Trying to zone transfer and getting bind versions. Even if you try to perform zone transfer, let me repeat, DNS Enum tool is trying to zone transfer, but it is failed because the DNS server, this is important, DNS server configured properly. If your DNS configured properly, if your DNS server is not configured properly, then in that case what I can do, I can perform zone transfer. So now the DNS Enum tool is trying to brute force attack. What is this brute force attack? Just see here, brute force with this particular one, DNS Enum, isn't it? Now DNS Enum tool is trying brute force attack to get some more information. It has got how many? Just see here, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it has got 7 website names, isn't it? Just you can check these 7 website names. What is this C name? A is a record type. In similar manner, here you have C name. C name record is a type of DNS record. It is one type of DNS record. A is also one type of DNS record. C name is also one type of DNS record that maps. What is the purpose? It maps an alias name. It maps an alias name to true canonical alias name to a true or canonical domain name, or canonical domain name, isn't it? Now let's run DNS Enum tool for the host zone transfer.me, isn't it? How can I do it? Just say this one. Let me show like this. Yes, as I told you, it is useful for finding these addresses, CNet ranges. These are the CNet ranges. Anyway, I will discuss in future classes in detailed manner about this particular CNet ranges. Time being, let me say now DNS Enum tool is enumerating zone transfer.me. How can I enumerate zone transfer.me? Here I just see DNS Enum space zone transfer.me, isn't it? That's a simple query. Now what we are getting, it has identified host addresses. Just see, it has identified host addresses, again name servers, even it's giving mail servers, isn't it? Now let me repeat, it has identified host addresses, name servers, mail servers, and then it is trying for zone transfer. Now it is just see, after identifying those servers, it is trying for zone transfer, isn't it? So first it is trying zone transfer with the name server NSZ. Just see, this is one name server which we discussed in our previous classes, NSZ tm2.dg.ninja. Yes, this is the name server. Just see, NSZ tm2. This is doing automatically. We are not doing. But in the case of other tools like dig and host tools, we were doing manually, but it's doing zone transfer automatically on its own. It's identified what it's I can say. First it's trying zone transfer with the name server NSZ tm2.dg.ninja. So it's successful. You are getting successful information. It has got executed successfully, isn't it? For now it is trying to zone transfer with other name server. What about another? There are 2 name servers for this particular zone transfer.me, which we discussed in previous lectures, NSZ tm1.dg.ninja, isn't it? For automatic DNS enumeration, one more tool available in Kali Linux. Just what is that? Another tool. Just see here, even you can get all this information, zone transfer, CNet ranges, even performing reverse lookup. There is something like reverse lookup. I will discuss about this reverse lookup. You can perform reverse lookup with the help of this particular DNS Enum tool for automatic DNS enumeration. One more tool available in Kali Linux, which is DNS Recon and I will discuss about this DNS recon in future classes. I hope you will try for this particular tool. What is that tool? DNS recon. Anyway, let me go to Kali Linux terminal. This is my Kali Linux terminal. Just let me show these demonstrations once. Just see this one. What we did, this is just see DNS Enum. This is DNS Enum zone transfer, isn't it? Yes, it is giving zone transfer.me. It is giving host addresses. It is giving name servers. It is giving mail servers. You will get every information, isn't it? Now, if you observe something like this, this is DNS enum nptl.ac.in. It's giving version. It is giving name servers, host addresses, name servers, mail servers. You will get every information. You just go through this lecture. If you have any difficulty, please keep a comment. Thank you very much.